Most investors analyze an off-plan project like this. They see a nice brochure, a nice payment plan, and then they buy. In my opinion, that is not analysis, that's just hope. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I analyze a Dubai off-plan project step by step. Then I'm going to apply it to two major villa launches, EMAAR, the Heights and Country Club and Wellness, and DAMAC Islands. By the end of it, you'll know what to look for and what to avoid. This isn't about which one's prettier. This is about the entry price, the price per square foot, future exit liquidity, supply risk, and long-term desirability. Let's get into the framework. First, I ask myself, what is the product? Is it a villa? Is it a townhouse? What are the plot sizes? What's the density? And who is it built for? Because villas, they behave differently to apartments, and a villa community is aimed at end users. This performs differently to a community that is aimed just for investors. Next, I look at the location. Not it's in Dubai land. I mean, what are the roads like? The access points? What's the commute like? What is it realistically near? If access is weak or congestion is guaranteed, end user desirability is capped here. Next, I'll look at the developer. Now in Dubai, the developer reputation, it affects buyer confidence, resale liquidity, and also a long-term community quality. It's not the only factor here, but it is a real one to look into. Then we look at supply and competition. Now supply, I mean not Dubai supply, I mean micro supply. How many similar villa and townhouses are coming online around the same handover period as yours? If you exit into a wave of similar inventory, you will lose pricing power. This is where investors either win or they lose. For me personally, I want to know what is the price per square foot today? What are comparable communities trading at today? What is the price gap that I'm betting that I will close on? And if the entry is already priced like a mature community, in my opinion, your upside's limited, right? Payment plan and capital efficiency. The payment plan do not create profit, okay? But they do help with cash flow and the risk here. I look for how much I'm paying before completion and how much I keep liquid until handover. Now, finally, I have to look at who is my resale buyers. Is it end users? Is it investors? Is it corporate? If the only buyer is another investor, to me, that is higher risk. Now let's apply this exact framework to two villa launches side by side. The Heights by EMAAR versus DAMAC Islands. Okay, the Heights is positioned as a wellness-led community. It has 3, 4, and 5 bedroom villas as part of its offering here. The location, this is built by EMAAR. It's located on the junction of the E611 and the E77. And stated driving times, it's 10 minutes to Expo City and Al Maktoum Airport. Now, EMAAR tends to bring stronger end user pull and generally a better resale confidence purely due to the brand trust and the delivery history here. This is where we rely on DXB Interact and Property Monitor. We want to see how many competing villa releases and nearby handover clusters sit in the same time window. The entry price versus competitors. On screen, I'll now show you. The Heights and Country Club is 1,900 to 2,000 dirham per square foot to purchase directly with EMAAR. Competitors nearby, they're selling now at around about 2,400 dirham. Now the payment plan is 10% during booking, 70% during construction, and 20% on handover. With the handover timelines, they reference around about 2030 for this. Now, who is the exit buyer? The buyer profile here tends to be more of an end user, family-led due to the community, which is very good for long-term liquidity. DAMAC Islands. DAMAC Islands is marketing the islands as a huge, large island-style community based in Dubai land, with family-sized homes, 3-bedroom townhouses, all the way up to 5-bedroom villas. The location here is positioned in Dubai land, the catchment area right next to the top performing master communities. We look at Arabian Ranches 2 and Town Square, it's right by those. With access framed around major roads like the Emirates Road, and the Al Qudra Road. Now, DAMAC sells very well at launch, but as an investor, you still have to apply the same discipline. What's the entry price and what's the exit competition? A key thing here is how many similar villa and townhouses, again, are releasing within the same corridor or the same handover period. Now, if we look at DAMAC Islands, at the moment, it's selling an off plan for around about 1,200 dirham per square foot. That's incredibly cheap right now. Nearby competitors are around about 2,400 dirham if we look at Arabian Ranches 2 or Town Square. Now, the payment plan with DAMAC Islands, it has a 75-25 payment plan. That means 75% during construction, 25% on handover. And starting prices here for a 3-bedroom townhouse are around about 2.75 million dirham. And the handover again is around about 20-30. Now, this can attract both investors and lifestyle end users, but your outcome really depends heavily on, firstly, what phase you enter, what unit type that you're buying, what supply sits on handover. Now, in my opinion, who wins out of these two launches? Here's my honest answer. If you don't prioritize end user pull and long-term resale confidence, EMAAR style communities often have the edge here, assuming entry price is sensible versus comparables. If you prioritize the payment plan flexibility and lower entry pricing, DAMAC Islands can work. Now, if you're disciplined on the entry price and you're not buying into a future wave of competing handovers, the real winner here is not EMAAR or DAMAC. The real winner here is entry price plus micro supply plus buyer profile plus the timelines. Now, if you want me to apply this same framework to the exact unit types that you would be looking at, including comparisons, price per square foot, supply risk by the handover year, please fill out the form in the description below and let's have a chat. Please like and subscribe this video. It really does help grow the channel. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.